Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So, finally, it looks like Newcastle are gonna finally complete our first signing. Now, if you're new around here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for all the latest Newcastle United content. And anyway, guys, let's get into the video. So, according to many credible reports, James Trafford, who Newcastle have been, interested in for a long, long time, that move is now close, and that the player is close to joining Newcastle. The full agreement hasn't been reached yet, but the two clubs are confident that the agreement will be reached soon. So this is a player who, of course, Newcastle have been interested in for a long time. We know that we want a goalkeeper. Trafford kept the most clean sheets in the Championship last season. So what are your thoughts? Get your comments down below. What are your thoughts on James Trafford if we do end up signing him? I believe, I've been saying this on the channel for a while, that I believe that Trafford will be our first signing of the window. And especially after the news yesterday that João Pedro has agreed to join Chelsea and turn down Newcastle after we were trying so hard to get him. That was a bit of a blow, and now I think we probably will refocus our attentions to Alanga or possibly choose another alternative target. But I think Trafford's a good signing for Newcastle. Of course, we've needed competition for Pope. I'm not criticising or complaining at Pope. I think he's a great keeper. He's a great shot stopper. His kicking needs to be improved, but I think Trafford is good competition, and I think Newcastle see Trafford as a long-term potential replacement for Pope. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the fee is going to be. The reports it's going to be around 20 to 25 million plus add-ons, taking the deal up to about 30 million, which I think is pretty smart business from Newcastle, because I know Trafford, he has played Premier League football before. He didn't do that well, but that was because, he was at a Burnley team who was conceding a lot of goals, so that wasn't really his fault. So try not to think about that. I think it's a smart signing from Newcastle. I understand that it's not the most exciting signing. I myself would have preferred an attacking player like a right winger, and I'm sure we will get that signing. But the fact that this deal's nearly done, I would expect it to be completed. It could be announced as a here we go, possibly today, by Fabrizio Romano. But the deal is clearly being close, and I think it has been close for a long, long time. And hopefully, after that deal hopefully gets completed, it gives Newcastle time to focus on another attacker. Now, what are your thoughts on losing, out to Chelsea? Because of course Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign João Pedro. Now, in my opinion, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really wanted João Pedro at Newcastle. I think he would have been great. He's versatile, Premier League proven. That Brazilian link up again between Bruno and Joe Linton, I think he would have been a fantastic signing, but we've got to move on. There's plenty of other players that we can go for. It is, I don't want to complain too much, but it is quite frustrating because I think on some occasions we have been quite slow in this transfer window. I'm not just going to, praise Newcastle all the time. I will admit it hasn't been the best window so far, but if we get Trafford done and then hopefully focus on signing Alanga or possibly an alternative if that gets too expensive. But what are your thoughts on Trafford? Get your comments down below. How would you rate Newcastle's window so far? This looks like it's going to be our first signing. Like I said before, Fabrizio Romano, many other sources said that the deal is nearly fully agreed. We've already agreed personal terms with Trafford. So what are you guys' thoughts? And anyway, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, get your comments down below for all the latest Newcastle and other football news. Hopefully, would sign an attacker. I kind of want us to sign a statement signing, but let's see if anything happens. And I think Newcastle will be working on players that potentially haven't came out in the media, like the Tonali transfer, like the Isaac transfer, for example, which, happened completely out of nowhere and no one expected it. I think we still need a centre-back, a right winger, a winger, possibly even another midfielder. So get your comments down below, guys. Thanks for watching. I just thought I'd update you. I will do a further update if the deal gets confirmed and my reaction to it. I think this is a good signing, a pretty sensible signing for Newcastle if it can be done. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.